again, back to the 7 dexterity stance. He's completely shying away from that 9 dexterity that he had at the beginning of the tournament. But we'll see how well that works out for him. This time, it's going to be Carrot with the 8 dexterity Asuri. It's so interesting to me. The stances and the character picks from Australia, we're seeing a little bit more favoritism towards dexterity and less favoritism towards like movement speed or force.
But Powar right now has denied Carrot the weapon. Carrot finally manages to pick it up, but I'm not even sure if he needed it. Qatar's right now doing great work on top of the damage. Powar already in the dark red. He took out the recovery. Carrot took out Power's recovery.
Powar looked like he had an opportunity there. You saw him hit the ground pound and then immediately went for the weapon toss, but the weapon toss came out stacked, so the startup frames of it unfortunately went past Carrot. And then Carrot just got the turnaround, got the kill, and that's a full stock advantage. Powar still going in onto Carrot, though, off stage with this unarmed play against Carrot. Back to the hammer.
He really wants the unarmed play right now, but it seems like Carrot's got a pretty good read in terms of edge guarding against Powar, against the hammer, or the unarmed. Carrot looking pretty good here.
Dodges off the neutral sig from Powar. Side sig comes out.
Play from Powar is definitely something he's got to be afraid of. There's a nair into his, gets the kill, and Carrot now going down into the second stock. It's looking a little bit more even now.
Surprise Powar went all the way over to that soft platform. His neutral game on main stage has been so incredibly strong with that hammer. He threw away the hammer, was trying to get the hits done, but he's got another one primed. Stomp, but Carrot's out of range for that neutral signature. Got a max range with that stomp, so unfortunately the neutral signature didn't quite connect. Carrot trying to hit the side sig, does get the downlight dare, couldn't quite get the recovery hit, but he's got the damage lead. He's got the force. All he needs to do is get that finishing move onto Powar.
Powar now going for these stomps. Recovery isn't going to work out. There's a stomp into the neutral signature.
Stomp. Fast fall neutral signature from Powar off the gravity canceled stomp. What an option from Powar. He is evening up the damage with these stomp neutral sigs. We're not seeing that mix up he had against Kyler where it would be like stomp into a weight. This time he's going just right on into the neutral signature every single time.
And if it works, you may as well keep going. Carrot now. He did the double chase dodge. Finally does get the Sair. Gets a kill on Powar. He's in the dark red. Powar looking very solid. He can absolutely make this work if he can get the kill as quickly as possible. And the guns are not his weapon of choice.
It's definitely not his comfort pick, but he does have the knowledge of it. Does pick up the recovery. He's going to be back to the hammer for this damage. He can't get the weapon spawn, so he can prime the next weapon. Odd choice of a neutral signature there from Powar. But hey, he's back alive in the game. Hits the side air onto Carrot, but not much more.
There's that side sig, Carrot waiting it out. And I think that's part of the game against Powar here is that if you can just outrange that side sig, you can expect it quite a lot.
He loves throwing out that side signature, and you're seeing Carrot just kind of wait it out, kind of bait it, and then punish completely. And that is just not working to Powar's advantage. We do see him get around, though. He does hit the side air. He's underneath, looking for the nairs on top of Carrot. Carrot, though, getting the hit, gets the side air into the weapon toss over to the Guitars, gets punished on the neutral sig by the neutral light from Powar. Damage relatively even, a little bit delayed on that neutral signature. I don't think it would have hit either way. Trouble. Powar is unarmed, and the Sair comes out. Carrot takes game 1.
And Carrot looking pretty strong. Powar not too far off. I don't imagine Powar is going to be switching his legend at all. That Cassidy is just extremely strong. But he's got to be able to go for these, these side signatures when he knows it's going to connect, and maybe not go for the edge guard plays nearly as much. I think without that initial gimp, they were going very even.
Yeah, I mean, when Carrot has the main stage, when he can get the positioning that he wants, he can do some serious work with that hammer. I kind of want to see him ban more towards a central stage heavy focused map, something like Shipwreck or Mammoth. But if we see him go off stage, that's where you'll see Carrot have a little bit more control. He's got those Guitars, which are very effective off stage. He knows how to play that edge guard game. and we might see Carrot just completely take game 2 if he can keep Powar off stage. Also, if he can get Powar to throw out those side signatures, if he can punish those side signatures, then you're going to see Carrot just complete control. He's got a lot of options to punish and shut down what Powar is doing.
That band's coming out. We're going to Mammoth Fortress. The Asuri against the Cassidy. Everyone's got the same thing going. The same stances, same characters, same skins.
Different map.
Different.
So one thing's changed. Powar, though, picks up the hammer first. Can't quite get the neutral sig, but he does get the sidelight into a jump stare. That's the down sig thrown out from Powar. Sliding all the way over to the left side. Big tornadoes. But Carrot gets the big string, that downlight dare into a Sair. More Sairs. Powar's off stage. And Carrot taking advantage of Powar trying to get back onto the main stage. Gets the punish, the down sig to punish the spot dodge from Powar. Powar just getting swung on from Carrot now.
And now Carrot is lacking a weapon. I think Power's going to start trying to take as much advantage as he can. Throws away those guns. Gets the hit into the hammer recovery. And there's another hammer recovery. He's got Carrot on the ropes. Side air.
Touch.
Tries to go for another side air. Can't find it. Now Carrot's going all the way under the stage. He's going to be able to find another side air. No, he is not. Both players came off stage, and now they've returned to the stage.
That was a good comeback from Powar, though. Able to even up the damage. Carrot was definitely in the driver's seat with that sword play. But now that Power is on stage, he's got the side heavy. Hits that side signature. Sends Carrot flying all the way to the left side. And he's going to be playing this hammer game. He unfortunately did deny himself that weapon priming. He picked up one to try to deny the weapon spawn, and now his next weapon is going to be a blasters. He needs to maintain this lead. He needs to build damage onto Carrot. Goes for the ground pound read. Carrot gets the gravity cancel down light into the ground pound, and that is immediately evened up. And Powar still has to deal with picking up the blasters first.
And that's the first time we've seen one of those come out today in Australia. We haven't seen a lot of those gravity cancel down ground pound out of the very edge guard heavy players.
Starting to see some life in the blasters play from Powar. Couldn't quite get that Sair follow up, but he does know how to pivot those nairs.
Powar waiting Carrot out on the stage, trying to come in. A lot of these side airs that we hadn't seen from Powar in the past. I did remember commenting on the fact that Powar was very ground heavy, but it seems like he needs it now. Both players now putting each other in edge guard positions and still returning to neutral.
Powar's got a little bit of an odd edge guard play. Yeah, there's the dare again. He tried to go for it earlier. He likes to just go for that offstage dare, not necessarily for that kind of downward force and go into kill. Instead, he's just bringing him back up, going for damage, trying to put him back onto the main stage. Powar does end up hitting another signature for the kill. He's going to try to widen this gap. He's starting to build this damage onto Carrot's third stock, trying to get that game 3.
He's looking a lot stronger than he did in game 1. He's recognized some of the flaws from Carrot, but that down sig with its surprisingly long active frames and hitboxes is going to catch Powar as he sort of dips under the stage. He's going to pick up another hammer. Can I just say Power's done an extraordinary job at weapon management? Like, yeah, I don't even notice.
Done very well at making sure his next weapon is a hammer whenever possible.
But speaking of doing very well, Carrot right now has dealt tons of damage onto Powar. Power's going to have to make up for this deficit now. Instead of the other way around, Carrot
for the blasters. Powar is taking damage from Carrot. Carrot trying to finish this one out. Gravity cancel downlight into a pivot and air. The side air comes out. Powar. He's got one more move. No, he does not. And that is going to be it. Carrot takes game 2 over Powar, and that's going to be a quick 2-0.